Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while. To the 10 to 12 people that actually watch these videos, I'm sorry I took a while. It was very eventful. I got married. I've got a family now. It's been uh an adventure. It's been a change. So I'm back in the rhythm. Still trying to find my balance of time to do the videos and stuff like that. So hopefully I go back to pumping these out semi regularly, but in the meantime, it's going to be a little erratic, but a lot of stuff has happened and I want to jump into it. Our president has once again been shot at. Once again, it's a little odd, but I'm sure with the amazing, investigators that we have at the FBI, at the Department of Homeland Security, I am sure that with the cabinet that Trump has put together, that we're going to get to the bottom of this one, right? Once again, sarcasm. But I found this article from what is this? The New York Times, and once again, I think it just helps to really pull back the veil of just how what I always say hypocritical, but I mean just blatant at this point. Like how both sides out of your mouth can you possibly talk until you've just talked your tongue into a freaking pretzel at this point? Is to be a Republican or to be a MAGA or to support any aspect of this presidency anymore. So the president and first lady demand ABC fire Jimmy Kimmel over a widow joke. President Trump and First Lady Melania had demanded in social media posts on Monday that ABC pull comedian Jimmy Kimmel, which is not the first time they've done this. Everyone remembers the first time they tried this and they failed miserably. From its airwaves over a bit involving the White House Correspondents' Dinner delivered 2 days before it occurred, Jimmy Kimmel, who has a long history of sparring with the president, had imagined himself as the MC at the diner, saying, and I quote, "Of course, our First Lady Melania is here." And then pretending to address her says, "Miss Trump, you have a glow like you're an expectant widow." He cracks about Trump's age and health. So, like I said, made this joke 2 days before the correspondence dinner actually happened. So it's not like he made this joke afterwards like he did about Charlie Kirk, right? And that whole blow up. This happened before. So unless he's Nostradamus, he's just saying things that, okay, coincidentally happened. To a normal person, this would be like, wow, what a crazy coincidence. End of story. But to Trump and Republicans and Melania and people that support this narcissistic president that we have, they say, oh my God, I have my feelings hurt. How could you? In a social media post Monday afternoon, Mr. Trump described the comedian's joke as really shocking and something far beyond the pale. He ended his post, Jimmy Kimmel should be immediately fired by Disney and ABC. So when Republicans talk about cancel culture, this is the kind of shit that they're talking about. It's they can say whatever they want. They can say whatever mean, derogatory, just absolutely blatant, racist, bigoted thing that they can possibly cook up. And then when they get called out on it, they say, "Oh, but that's my First Amendment freedom of speech. How dare you infringe upon my rights? How dare you infringe upon my rights as an American citizen? Let me be a complete a-hole to everybody around me, but it's okay when I do it, but when you do it, I have a problem." And you can take that idea and you can spin it all the way down the rabbit hole of the way that Republican minds always work. It's always, when I do something, it's okay, but when you do something, I have a problem with it. When I have a corporation and I want to screw over my workers and I want those corporate subsidies and I want those corporate kickbacks, that's okay. But when poor people and middle income people try to game the system to try to keep their kids from starving, I have a problem with it. It's just insane the way that these people's minds work. So, I mean, the article goes on. I'm do we really want? You know what? Let's just. It's been a while since I've been here, right? Let's cook. It's been 4 minutes. What am I gonna do? Make a video less than 6 minutes long? That wouldn't be on brand for me. So the first lady had posted about Mr. Kimmel a few hours earlier. She said that, quote, his monologue about my family is not comedy, because you know what comedy is. I didn't see that crappy little Melania documentary, but it didn't look like it. It didn't look like top tier comedy. So, I mean, unless this chick has a funny bone in that 2% body fat that she has that no one has ever seen, I don't think you are the person, you are the pillar of what it is to be a comedian. But she writes, his words are corrosive and deepens the political sickness within America. Oh, there's somebody who's really corroding and deepening the political sickness in this country. And I would say that he's lying in bed next to you, but we all know that he ain't. So we know you guys have different sleeping arrangements and you want nothing to do with that guy. We want nothing to do with him either. So she called Mr. Kimmel a coward who shouldn't have the opportunity to enter our homes each evening to spread hate. The hypocrisy of it all. It writes itself. You can't make this stuff up, guys. So she said that he hides behind ABC because he knows the network will keep running cover to protect him, much like everyone in Trump's cabinet will run cover to protect him. Enough is enough, she wrote. It's time for ABC to take a stand. Well, it's time for somebody to freaking take a stand. And I say, as the American people, it's time for us to take a stand because the way that they claim that Jimmy Kimmel is hiding behind ABC, which he is not, Trump is seeking shelter behind Pete Hegseth, the military industrial complex, the top 1% of this country, corporate billionaires, corporate soon to be trillionaires like Elon Musk, and hiding behind these people, hiding behind just dumb manosphere podcasters, behind right wing pundits like Nick Fuentes and all of these just ridiculous right wing people. Well, Nick Fuentes, I think, has already crashed out on Trump because of I was going to say Israel and Palestine, but no, it's just Israel in general. So just because of that, so now even the white hood wearing racist MAGA people are now jumping ship. So the point is that Trump is always seeking shelter around his sycophants and expecting them to fight for him. And as a country, we need to all come together and say, enough is enough. We're not going to let it happen anymore. The midterms are coming up. We're going to just clear the. Like I said, it's not going to be a blue wave. It's not going to be a blue tsunami. It's not going to be a blue monsoon. It is going to be an absolute massacre, and it will be just, the streets will be filled with just Republican despair. And I'm going to be here for it and I'm going to love it. But it's very important that we put Republicans on the curb where they belong, and we put Democratic people in those seats, and we make sure that those Democratic individuals that we have to represent us are actually representing us to the best of their abilities and not just more of these just hacks. So anyway, now I'm up to 7 minutes, which does seem like, my usual amount of time. Like I said, it's gonna take me a while to get back into the swing of things, but we're gonna slowly but surely get there. If you guys like this video, there's tons more from 2 weeks ago before my life turned crazy, but in a good way. But to the 12 people that watched this video, thank you so much. But to my 30 subscribers who stuck around me, even though I just went MIA for the past 2 weeks, thank you so much for sticking around with me. There'll be more videos like this, and thank you guys so much for watching.